this section, we will continue to take a look at moral dissonance and its impact on your client's leadership style and decisions. Moral dissonance is the inner emotional tension between what we do and what we believe is right. It's also the mental strain caused by acting against what we know to be morally right. You might be working with clients who are navigating profound moral dissonance, where their values are in direct conflict with the actions they're being asked to take. I truly believe that a person's experience with moral dissonance is directly related to their level of emotional intelligence. As we reviewed in the previous section, moral dissonance arises when one's actions, decisions, or external circumstances conflict with deeply held values or ethical beliefs. For individuals with high emotional intelligence, this dissonance is not just a cognitive discomfort, it's an emotional imperative. Your emotionally intelligent clients might feel a values misalignment more acutely because they are sensitive to the inner signals of empathy, guilt, and moral concern. Plus, emotionally intelligent individuals are more likely to engage in reflective practices such as deep breathing, yoga, meditation. They ask themselves hard questions, seek feedback, and strive to align their behaviors with their values. Now, this doesn't mean that they always resolve moral dissonance perfectly, but they are more likely to recognize it and work through it rather than suppress it or rationalize it away. Two key strengths which your clients need to develop are emotional self-awareness and empathy. People with high emotional self-awareness have a capacity for emotional consciousness, which allows them to detect subtle shifts in their internal moral landscape. Their high empathy enables them to consider how their decisions and choices impact others. Their combination creates kind of a moral radar. They cannot easily ignore dissonance because it resonates emotionally, not just intellectually. As an executive leadership or life coach, developing and applying a strategy to help your clients manage moral dissonance should always have these three elements. To effectively address moral dissonance with your clients, you must begin with recognizing its origins. This involves a deliberate examination of which core values are being compromised. Take a look at the short list of values. What values feel non-negotiable for you? Which values from this list do you personally feel have been compromised this year? What personal values feel compromised right now? By explicitly naming the values at stake and acknowledging the emotions tied to them, your clients can initiate a process of ethical self-recovery. This act of identification not only creates greater self-awareness, but also empowers people to reassert control over their own moral compass. Instead of being passively swept along by moral discomfort or confusion, your clients can begin to actively shape their response to the dissonance. To manage moral dissonance, journaling and structured reflection exercises can serve as powerful tools. They offer clients a safe, dedicated space to express their thoughts, process complex experiences, and clarify emotional responses. Moral dissonance is not a defect, it's a signal. When individuals feel tension between their actions and values, it often means something meaningful is being challenged. Rather than suppressing or ignoring this discomfort, we can help our clients reframe it as evidence of a functioning moral compass. Coaches who openly share their own experiences with moral dissonance send a powerful message to their clients. Ethical complexity is normal, and you can navigate it. By modeling vulnerability and reflective practices, you as a coach can create psychological safety and encourage your clients to engage with their own morals and values on a more deeper level. Returning to the previous list of values, perhaps the three most important leadership values needed to cope with moral dissonance begin with the first, authenticity. This is all about staying true to your core beliefs, even when external pressures challenge them. Clients who are authentic leaders can build trust and help their people navigate dissonance without compromising their identity. Empathy. For your clients, emotional intelligence plays an important role in recognizing and navigating ethical tensions. Skills like emotional self-awareness allows clients to identify when they're experiencing moral dissonance. Third is courage. Courage empowers you to act in alignment with your values, not just convenience or consensus. Your clients want to lead with conviction, so you need to help them embrace difficult moments and make decisions rooted in principle, not popularity. In an earlier section, I shared my leadership theory with you, which is related to both cognitive as well as emotional intelligence for a person. I identified several people who I put up in that upper right quadrant because these people display both high IQ and EQ. I believe that it's within this quadrant where you find people with high ethical standards, morally centered, and willing to communicate and defend their values. So I'm curious about the limits and impact of moral dissonance. So in the next section, I'd like to offer you a thought experiment.